Yo, still bills, what's the deal, man? I just finally picked up my Chinese. I'm finally heading back to the casa now, man. I've been in traffic for about an hour. Gotta, you know, for my peoples on the west coast and down south, man. Y'all ain't knowing shit about these winter days up here in the Midwest and the Northeast. You know, shit get lit, man. You gotta know how to maneuver around in the snow, man. But peep game, man. I want to talk about Spence and ugas once again, because that's just a real popular topic, man. But I've noticed that people have been getting mad, or they're saying something about people boycotting this fight. And I mean, it's like, what can you do? You dig what I'm saying? The PBC has done a lot of bullshit. They've cultivated a lot of bullshit over there. So now, when they have something official and thorough and an actual good fight that's on the horizon, motherfuckers is just gonna boycott it, man. Y'all have went out of y'all way to talk, you know, to creating these barriers between Spence and Bud. And he has to sell that fight a little bit more. He gotta, and just doing all the little sucker shit. Just doing all the little sucker cornball buster shit to where we can't get that fight over the line in the time that we wanted to get over the line. You dig? Y'all, you know, we didn't get ugas, or not ugas, but we didn't get what's the name? Plant versus Benavidez. We didn't get Charlo versus Hurd. It's a lot of fights that we didn't get, man, because y'all just want to continue to just build and let the fight build. Because, you know what, Floyd Mayweather, everybody thinks that they're Floyd Mayweather. If we let this fight brew a little bit more, we can get the most bang for our buck. You niggas is not Floyd and Manny. That does not work for y'all. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It does not work. If you ain't sold, if you 31, you in your 30s, you ain't been on a pay-per-view, you still ain't selling out arenas in your hometown, or, you know, and if you are on pay-per-view and you haven't sold more than 500,000, that right there is an indication that you're not Floyd, nor are you Manny. So y'all not in a position to say, oh, we need to let this fight brew a little bit more. But because y'all have been doing that, oh, we need to let that fight brew a little bit more. You know, y'all been putting up all these obstacles. Y'all wouldn't even put Buzz graphic up on y'all broadcast when y'all fighters would fight. Y'all have done all this little hoe shit, and now that y'all actually have a good fight, it's not the fight that we want, but it is a good fight. Now that y'all have a good fight on the horizon, motherfuckers is talking about boycotting it. Y'all got yourselves to blame for that. Y'all got yourselves to blame for that, man. Everybody is, you know, niggas is just tired of it. And now when motherfuckers is like, yo, man, I'm cool, bro. I ain't buying that fight. Y'all see the little sucker shit that they do, man. You see that's a sucker move that this nigga done went and got a dude out of a fight so his fighter can fight him, so they don't got to deal with the fighter that everybody has been clamoring for him to fight since before he became a champion and before Bud became a welterweight, a force in the welterweight division. We see it. We see the little sucker shit. And now motherfuckers is talking about boycotting it. Yo, hey, it is what it is. You can't get mad at nobody else but your promoter, your team, for allowing them niggas to get away with doing that little sucker shit. It's corny. It's corny. There's no reason why this fight shouldn't have been happened. There's no reason. This fight should have been took place. And we could have possibly got 2 or 3 fights out of this shit. Like I've said before, everything doesn't have to be one and done. The way these two was keeping up, that had all the Bruins of it being a legitimate rivalry. But y'all fucked that up. And now we may not even get the best Earl Spence if they even do clash. Because y'all have fucked that up. Y'all fucked that up bad. And it's just like everything is starting to really come to fruition. And, you know, niggas is like, nah, motherfuckers is like, I'm cool on the PBC. Adrian Broner was like, man, I might go over there and get money with EH. That ain't by, you know, like, I mean, how do you interpret that? Like, damn, bro, it's that bad over there? But y'all niggas can't get mad when a motherfucker don't want to deal with y'all no more. When a motherfucker's just tired and fed up and they say, yo, I'm not ordering that shit, y'all have yourselves to blame for that. I can't. Hey, I don't know how I feel about it. I might fuck around and boycott it my damn self. I'm not sure. Even though it's a good fight, it's just not the fight that we're not asking for. It's a real good fight. It's just not the fight we're asking for. And that's what people are getting fucked up. I keep seeing people talk, oh, so unification bout. How is a unification bout a cherry pick? No one is saying it's a cherry pick. We're saying it's not the fight that we wanted. Bud is a unification bout as well. What is your reasoning for not going to fight Bud? And pulling the nigga out of a fight when he was already scheduled to fight. There, you can't escape that reality right there. You can't escape that. No matter how you try to slice and dice that shit, there's no getting around that. There's no getting around that. So I'm not mad that motherfuckers is talking about boycotting the shit, man. I might fuck around and boycott that shit. I might. And be like, hey, oh well. You got to think about all the fights that they done gave us, man. Just within these past, mainly starting last year. What it is that y'all gave us. Y'all gave us Gervonta Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz. Nobody asked for that. Y'all gave us Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz 2. Nobody asked for that. And I think that goes back to 2019. Was that 2019? I think that goes back to 2019. Y'all gave us that. Y'all gave us Cristobal Arreola versus fucking Andy Ruiz. Nobody was asking for that. Nobody. Y'all gave us another Gervonta Davis fight versus goddamn Mario Barrios. Nobody asked for that. Y'all gave us another Gervonta Davis fight with Isaac Cruz, who was supposed to be Rolly Romero. Nobody asked for that. Nobody asked for that. Tonight, y'all are giving us Charles Martin versus fucking Luis Ortiz. That is not a fight that's deserving of being a pay-per-view. Next month, y'all are giving us Keith Thurman versus Mario Barrios. You know how many niggas on these who are getting pay-per-view fights are coming off of losses? Knockout losses? Brutal stoppages? And I'm not opposed to people getting stopped and losing. It's the sport of boxing. I understand it. It happens, man. I'm not one to sit there and, oh man, he just lost. No, everybody's not gonna have a record of perfection. That's not how this game goes. But when they lose and you reward them with pay-per-view, yikes. So y'all do all that little fuckery and you think your saving grace is gonna be an actual solid fight that the fans want to see. I don't think so. I'm not a fan of the Bible of Christianity, man, but there's bars in that book, and one of them being you reap what you sow. You give what you put into you get back what you put into the universe. So when you put out bullshit is coming right back at you. Don't sell us the bullshit that y'all have been selling us and then get mad when no, I don't want to watch that fight, so I'm good. You can't get mad. And if you do get mad, all fucking well. Get mad. You mad? I'm glad, nigga. So, my battle rap niggas, y'all know what that's about. Y'all know y'all catch that. But you can't get mad when people get tired of the bullshit. Y'all have been doing this goofy shit for years, and now that people have been, we caught onto it and we're fed up. We caught onto it and we fed up. So now that they want to boycott the best fight that they could possibly make, that they have made in the past year or two, maybe a year. The best fight that they have made within the past year, motherfuckers is boycotting it. That's on y'all. And y'all have yourselves to blame for that. So y'all can't get mad when niggas is like, nah, I'm good. Because y'all know y'all on some sucker shit. Y'all know we don't want to see Spence versus Ugas right now. We're not saying we don't want to see them at all, but we just saying we don't want to see it right now. When there's two motherfuckers who was not, there was nobody in the way of them motherfuckers fighting. There's no promotional obligations on one man's end. It's none of that. The road seemed to be cleared. So there was nothing stopping that fight from actually going down, and y'all still found a way to finagle yourselves up out of it, and people are tired of it. Only motherfuckers who ain't gonna have nothing to say about it is the Earl Spence, cocksockets. And it's even Spence fans who are, they're irritated as well, because it's like, come on, man, now you looking real scary right now. You look like you scared of this nigga. So don't get mad when a motherfucker sits there and boycott that. Don't get mad. Don't get mad, Floyd. Don't get mad when a motherfucker want to sit here and boycott Tank. Don't get mad at that when a motherfucker want to go onto a streaming site. You want to beg people not to go and look at these, stream these fights. Okay, you don't want us to stream the fights? Put them in there with Lomachenko. Put him in there with Devin Haney. Put him in there with Ryan Garcia. Put him in there with George Kambosos. Put him in there with some reputable competition. Don't put him in there with Isaac Cruz. I think Isaac Cruz is good. He's gonna prove to be good. But if him and Ryan Garcia fight, I'm not gonna be surprised if Ryan Garcia off that kid's head. I'm not. Everybody keeps talking about, oh man, he got dropped by Luke Campbell. Ryan Garcia doesn't have a high fighting IQ, but he has skill. IQ is gonna come with just naturally getting there and fighting quality opposition. Tank Davis and Isaac Cruz are not 5'9" and 5'10" like Luke Campbell is. He had an easier time finding them or finding him than they will because they're so much shorter than he is. Everybody is just really riding the wave of this Isaac Cruz kid because of how he did with Tank when we don't even know where Tank is at yet within the division. And people are, already predicting the upset. I'm not. I don't think Isaac Cruz is going to beat Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia might off this kid's head. Maybe not. Maybe Isaac Cruz is that deal. I don't know. But he's yet to prove it. The point is, stop. Don't get mad when we say, I don't want to watch that fight and motherfuckers boycott it. Don't get mad. Don't get mad at us when we don't want to watch Earl Spence versus Ugas. Don't get mad at us. Just because you know better. Give us what we're asking for, and you won't have to worry about motherfuckers streaming. You won't have to worry about motherfuckers boycotting. And not to mention with the, I'm seeing a lot of Earl Spence fans being mad that niggas is talking about the boycott. Bud's insignificant numbers, according to y'all, should have no effect on Earl Spence's superstar side. Because according to y'all, he's a fucking. He's a box office attraction. He's usurped Canelo Alvarez as far as pay-per-view buys are concerned. He's that nigga right now. He's the face of boxing, according to y'all. So those little insignificant numbers that Bud does, it should be nothing to y'all. It should mean nothing to y'all. And once again, the majority of Omaha is wherever Bud is at. So if his numbers are low, you got to think about how many of us are in the physical in the stands giving him that energy. Half of the city is gone when Bud fights, especially the north side. Niggas is in Vegas, niggas is in LA, niggas is in New York, niggas is in Texas. We out and about contributing to the live gate. I order Bud fights. But the majority of the town is gone. So them little bit of insignificant numbers, they should be a non-factor to the cash cow, right? It should be a non-factor to the face of the sport, right? And Earl Spence. That should be what it is, man. He's a non-factor. His numbers mean shit. So they should have no. Bud fans not ordering the Earl Spence fight, boycotting the Earl Spence fight. His numbers shouldn't drop off in the least. It shouldn't drop off in the least because according to y'all, we don't even support Bud. Get the fuck out of here.